cardio when there's this much shopping to do.
Oh man, I love your gay sass. In my country, we would strip you naked, stick you in a cage to be eaten by ravenous dogs. But you know we're in the BH, so you go, girl.
Now, Kim, now put that ass into it.
Oh, like this?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, now take it all the way down to the ground.
Teach me how to twerk.
Oh,
Okay.
To twerk.
Turn around.
Turn around.
And now just pop it.
Pop.
Let it jiggle. Let it jiggle.
Let it jiggle. Is this a good one?
We all gonna join in. We all gonna do it. Everybody twerk. Everybody twerk. Put it. Fine.
Yeah,
Okay, we only do that for special guests, by the way.
but she can actually do it.
Yeah.
Like, that was insane.
I feel honored that y'all jiggled your asses for me.
Girl, you got quite the badunka-dunk, let me tell you.
I try.
Yes. Folks, welcome back to the Zoo with the star of Mad TV, Ms. Michelle Ortiz.
She's in the building, people.
Yeah, and so is her badunka-dunk. Thank you very much.
Dunk.
All right, folks, do you know what to do when we count to 3, darling?
Why, yes, I do.
All righty, let's do it, America. 1, 2, 3. Wow!
Oigan, pero why?
Pero
Pero
why?
why? Pero
No sé,
why?
why el cuá?
Why what?
Why
That's how it came out?
Why guagua?
It's like Wepa. Where did Wepa come from? Where does that, you know, it has no, I don't know.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Out of nothing.
Yeah, I
El
love
guau
it.
viene de Denis, ¿no? Tú lo
Viene de otro programa que yo ya antes.
Wait, Wawa?
Bueno, guagua es guagua.
Wawa's a bus.
Yeah. And it's
Okay.
also a supermarket.
La guagua es el autobús o el camión
Pero
para
también,
nosotros.
agua es guagua para mí.
¿Agua es
Oh.
guagua?
Pues sí,
You
un
say
vasito de
tomato,
guagua.
I say tomato.
Ay, qué chulada,
potato,
What performers? By the way, he's auditioning to be on Mad TV.
I would love it, bro.
And by the way,
So funny.
congratulations,
Oh, wow,
guys.
you look great.
Mad TV's back. It
Yes.
looks amazing.
Yeah.
You look amazing on it.
Thank you.
Tell us about the show when you on it.
Well, yeah, Mad TV, it's a sketch comedy show that, as you guys know, was originally on air from like 95 to 2007, got canceled, got brought back. It's really amazing because on top of doing original characters and impressions of my own, we get to work with the All-Stars. They come
Yes,
back
yeah.
and they guest star. As you guys just saw, Bobby Lee came in and he's already been on the show like 3 times, I think. Yeah, so it's been a dream come true, but also a check mark off the list.
There you go.
And you auditioned for it 5 times, is that correct?
Oh my God.
For Mad TV?
Yeah.
No, well, no, it was like 5 rounds of callbacks and auditions. So it was like preliminary audition, callback, chemistry read, I think another chemistry read, and then the test.
Were you just like over it by number 5?
Look, I have chills talking about it. It makes me so nervous. Auditioning is really awful.
It is.
It's just awful on your soul.
You're on the spot.
Yeah. And so I think the whole process, it was kind of just like survive. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and you know, luckily the producers casting or whatever, they saw something in me. And I think what they liked most about me was that I was bilingual and that I was like a singer-dancer on top of, you know, having
And the
like,
twerking, I'm sure, got you.
really, that's what
got you
That's what did it.
You know, Mad TV early on was really good with the diversity.
Yes.
There was a Latina that came in the original run, Angela Johnson. Have you worked with her at all?
Unfortunately, I did not get to work with her. There is a Bon Qui sketch.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes. But no,
love
I didn't get a chance to even meet her that day. I don't think I was on set that day.
Well, I mean, I think you're taking the torture and you're taking it well. Now, I hate to put you on the spot, but you do really good impersonations. Kim Kardashian?
Yeah, Kim just doesn't really move her face, but she's really polite.
And then Courtney, I mean, they look identical and they sound
But she like scowls more, and she's just like always in a really bad mood.
So that was like the difference between the two. One's
That was
polite.
scary.
Wait, what about
sec.
Dora the Explorer? I love that one.
Hola, amigos. I'm Dora the Explorer. Come with me. Today, we're in the zoo.
That's
and you
it.
say,
I'm leaving.
Zoológico.
No, I'm
There you go.
Zoológico.
He wishes he was Diego right now because he wants to join Dora.
Honestly, I love Dora. I used to watch Dora, and I was like probably shamed as a youth. I was probably like traumatized by my friends. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's a girls show, but I watched it and loved it.
Dora was the first character that I used for the audition for Mad TV. And I was like really adamant about trying to get it on because it's like the only like really positive Latino like role model that
Okay.
we have, you know
Right.
what I mean? And so it's cool to take a rated R spin on a children's show.
Right.
Do you do any like character animation or something? Because you would be great at that.
I actually just got a voiceover agent. I'm auditioning a lot for a lot of voiceover stuff.
That's
yeah,
good
so
stuff. Because
Haven't
I
booked
think
anything, but we'll see.
Do you consider
Takes a
yourself
while.
a comedian or just an actress? Because I see you have all sorts of agents for all different specialties, I guess, within
Totally.
the entertainment field. And so I'm just wondering, what route do you want to take?
It's funny you asked me that question because when I first booked Mad TV, I just considered myself a character actress. Like I studied abroad in like Russia, and like, oh, I'm very serious, classically trained actor. And so I just auditioned for all kinds of TV shows and feature films, drama also. And then I booked Mad TV, and all of a sudden, when I'm doing interviews and stuff, they're like, oh, so you're a comedian. Like, how long have you been doing stand-up? And I was like, oh, I don't really consider myself a comedian. I just always considered myself a character actor. So it's really weird to have this label, but it's also an honor to now have that label. I
Well, are
guess.
you doing stand-up?
No, but I'm interested.
I think you'll be fine. Get up there and do it. We'll go to the show and we'll
I
support you.
just feel like I'm too self-deprecating. I'm
No.
gonna.
Perfect.
I guess
We're into
then-
that. I mean,
Yeah, right?
Depends on how you feel.
Talk
but
about how
obviously.
suicidal I am. Oh!
Okay.
So talking about like all these agents that you have right now for different things, like Dennis was
Yeah.
saying, you were also submitting yourself to a ton of stuff at the beginning of your arrival to LA, and you did the ABC Showcase
Yes.
thing.
Uh-huh.
So tell us a little bit about that, because there's a lot of people, especially obviously in the city, looking up to people like you, and you
Totally.
have mentioned before that you want to be an inspiration.
Yeah,
to these
I mean,
girls.
you know, I struggled a lot at the beginning. I mean, the only reason my career kind of took off was doing commercials in Spanish. Because if they could book one actress, I mean, productions, it's easier if you have one actress doing Spanish
Both.
and English
Correct.
and no accent or whatever. So it was really hard for me realizing that my career may not have even started if I didn't speak another language. And then I got into the ABC Diversity Showcase, and that was great, but I also felt like I was selling my soul, because I was like, why can't I just get cast because I'm good, not because I'm brown? Like,
I like
Yeah.
that.
and so, you know, and so I really struggled with that, and then I did the CBS Diversity Showcase
Did it with
this
Rick
year.
Nahara?
Yes!
Yeah, he's a friend of ours. We had him on the show.
Yes! Oh, amazing!
By the way, I don't mean to cut you off, but it's time to go to commercial, but we can finish this story when we come back.
So we are back here in the zoo with Michelle Ortiz. I love your energy.
Yes.
Thank you!
Yeah, for real. It's so contagious and so vibrating and so beautiful. So tell us a little more about yourself and about you were saying your story before we went to break.
So we were talking about
The ABC Showcase.
which is so great for any
and the Hispanic
up-and-coming actors.
commercials.
Oh, yes. So, I was saying that I was very frustrated getting cast in these diversity. I mean, I was very grateful and so honored to be a part of it. But I was also like, you know, like, why can't I just get cast for being me and like my performance, not you're trying to
Your
fill
ethnicity.
you're trying to fill diversity into your show or whatever.
Well, I think that happens with you proving your talent. People will forget
Yeah.
that, you know, you have obviously a diverse background, because I mean, just listening to you when you start doing the impersonations, I forget about those other things that I just enjoy.
Totally. Well, what's crazy is I had a very harsh realization of like right before, or when I booked Mad TV, I would have never gotten the audition for Mad TV if I didn't do the CBS Diversity Showcase this year, which was in January. So this has all happened within the span of like.
Oh my
some
God,
months.
take us with you.
Together.
Take us with
Did
you.
somebody from Mad TV see you at the showcase? Is that what happened?
Well, the casting director of Mad TV definitely came to the showcase. So
Okay.
yeah, that definitely had.
By the way,
something
Rick
to do with it.
Nahara used to write for Mad TV the first year too. So.
No, in Living Color.
Because In Living Color actually morphed into Mad TV. A lot of people don't realize. It's a long story. The last year they kind of
They're
like.
connected somehow?
Yeah, they actually Mad TV came out of In Living Color.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Guys, I want to play a little game with you because I care about what you think and I care who you cheer for and who you cheer against. It's a little game we call Follow, Unfollow. All right, so I'm going to give you two people. You got to follow one and unfollow the other, okay?
no.
And there's no ties, no draws. Okay? It's okay. I know you're indecisive just like me because you see everything. You see the entire truth and you can't pick like, you know,
Yes.
cheeseburger, vegan burger. I don't know. We'll do both.
I'll do both. Yeah.
Do you eat
Those
vegan
are,
burgers
those are
every
pretty
once in a while?
different.
Once in a while.
You
Objectively.
know, you remind me of like a Latina Sarah Silverman kind of
Oh
story.
my God, I get that
yeah.
all the
You do?
time.
Totally.
Yeah.
Angelina Jolie versus Brad Pitt. They're getting divorced. We have to pick a side. Who you following? Who you unfollowing?
Wow, this is tough.
The divorce was because Brad Pitt was smoking too much weed.
I think
right?
the divorce happened because they're Hollywood people and 10 years is way too long.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
They got the 7-year itch.
I mean, yeah, the media's saying he smoked too much weed.
Yeah,
but
but
who
like,
knows?
it's a
Angelina
little
might be doing
crazy.
something.
Yeah, doing something else. Okay.
Might be
somebody
you know what
else.
though?
Yeah.
Only because I'm a bigger fan of Angelina. Girl Interrupted,
Right.
Gia. I'm gonna have to follow Angelina
Totally.
and unfollow Pitt.
I'll follow Brad Pitt.
Well, you're gonna follow him not because he's single, right? And you wanna maybe meet him and say, hey, I backed you up on the
Not
show?
really, you know, he wouldn't be the kind of guy I would be attracted to.
Hidden
no
agenda.
offense to Brad Pitt. But
Hidden
he's
agenda.
Not, yeah, but he's not my type of man.
What's your type?
You know, something different.
Okay.
Not girls.
I think she's more
Something
than maybe,
different, and then
what,
they're gonna
traditional,
become
like
lesbian.
manly men, and Brad Pitt is too cutesy? I don't know.
You know the answer, Brad Pitt. I mean, he's up for grabs, and maybe now is the time to switch teams, Brad. Thank you.
So funny. Bruno, who?
Yeah, I would love to plead the fifth on this one, but I'm gonna go with Brad Pitt. I do not like his bad parenting, if that's true. I'm all about good parenting, but I like
Well,
Brad
I'll
Pitt.
tell you what, I'm going to go with Angelina Jolie because she's actually one of the few actors on the Trilateral Commission and the Council of Foreign Relations. Basically, she's Illuminati, motherfuckers.
Ay, Dios
Did you
mío.
believe that? She's Illuminati, so totally. No, seriously. Yeah, she's powerful.
Amazing.
Second one, this is something that I want you to comment on.
Yes.
Your fellow Latina sketch artist who's going to be on SNL, Melissa Villaseñor, a personal friend of mine, one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, one of the funniest people you ever meet. I would have to see the two of you do an impersonation battle, but that's another thing. Her versus a blogger named Aura Bogado, who did the obligatory thing of going through Melissa's tweets and taking out a few jokes that were kind of racial and blowing them out of proportion, and she's now asking SNL to fire Melissa Villaseñor for tweets like, okay, I don't want to say the tweets because then they'll kind of like back her up. But Melissa basically said some jokes, some like racist jokes that kind of fell flat. But they're going after her, like the PC police is going after her. And it's like they're cannibalizing some, I'm gonna go ahead and say who I'm for. The PC police can start going after the kind of people they're supposed to be propping up and protecting, meaning minorities. And humor should be the last vestige of free speech, even if it falls on his face. So obviously I put my case out there.
Tell us how you really
Melissa
feel.
Villaseñor or this blogger that called her out for what she believes are racist tweets?
Well, I don't know who this blogger is, and I actually don't know anything about this drama.
Right.
But based on what you told me, Melissa Villaseñor for sure.
What do you think about
I've
that whole
never-
thing?
I don't know her, but as comedians, we should be the one person who's allowed to be politically incorrect.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And you only give meaning to, you know, like there's so many racist words and
Right.
N-word and stuff like that, but we give meaning to those words,
Right.
you know? No. We should be allowed to say whatever comes to.
And the thing is, they've done
But
this
then
with a
don't
bunch of
run
people.
for president.
No,
'cause
don't
Trump
run for
does that.
president. Absolutely, but
But look
says
at where
whatever comes to
look
them.
at where it's. I mean, I'm not for Trump, but look at where it's gotten him.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
It's a branding
So,
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're living in an era right now where this happened with Trevor Noah, who I'm not necessarily a fan of, to be honest with you. But
Really? I
when
like
he
Trevor. What'd he
well,
say?
Well, because you hang out with him and he knows you and you guys are friends.
No way.
I'm just kidding.
I am still a nobody.
You're on the zoo, okay? You're somebody.
Thank you.
TV. But when Trevor Noah became the host of The Daily Show, they went through his tweets, and obviously there was a couple of tweets. I mean, listen, humor's about saying things that's uncomfortable. A lot of times racist jokes are really making fun. They're making fun of themselves.
But even if Trevor Noah did say something super racist or like, I don't know, something that we disagree with, he's like what, South African?
Yeah.
Not born here. So his perspective of the
Right.
world is totally, it's gotta be different from what we, he's able to step outside the box and see us loud, brash Americans.
Yeah, and that perspective is so healing for us. Being like,
Yeah.
wow, we're not the center of the universe. There's
Yeah.
other things going on in the world. And we need
thank
to
you.
respect that and blend culture
Yeah.
instead of trying to combat
It's
it.
crazy. I feel like after, or I don't know, somebody was saying that after 9/11, the whole world really was like feeling for the United States. It was like, oh, they
For like 2 weeks.
For like
yeah.
2 weeks, and then Bush.
Wait, can you say we'll be right back on the zoo with DJ Marley Waters, but as one of the Kardashians? DJ Marley Waters, go ahead.
We'll be right back on the zoo with DJ Muddy Waters.